Hi there, my name's Sandra Lynn, and this is the first time I've ever attempted to make a video of any kind. My husband and I, we've spent a lot of time watching videos on YouTube, and so I thought, well, I'll give it a try and see if I can make any kind of a thing happen. Maybe I'll post it on YouTube, and boy, would my grandkids be surprised if I could tell them, your Nana made a video, check it out on YouTube. The reason I'm making the video is, like I said, my husband and I, we spent a lot of time checking videos out on YouTube, and we like to watch folks that are out and about exploring all over the country, and we like watching the people that are in their vans, their conversion vans, their cars, or their little motorhomes, out even living in them or exploring in them. It's so much fun to see what people find to do, and it's fun to see how they have things set up for them, what works for them, their tips and tricks that they've come up with, especially if they've spent a lot of time out traveling around. And I'm especially always enjoying watching the people who live in their van conversions long term. And there are a lot of people out there, way more than I ever imagined that there were. And we really enjoy watching those people. And we appreciate all the time and effort that these people put into filming and making videos so that folks like us can watch them. A little bit about us. My name is Sandra Lynn, and I've been married for 40 years. My husband and I met when we were in junior high, so we've been together a long time. And we've always both enjoyed the outdoors. When I was just a little teeny tiny thing, probably a little baby, my parents began bringing us out camping. And there were 4 of us kids, and I don't know how they did it, but they managed to get us out camping at a really young age. My dad had purchased from the Army surplus store a real big army tent. And it was kind of teepee style. It had a big huge pole in the middle. And I know the parts to it were big and heavy, but they managed to get it out of storage. I'm trying to make a video, son. My son just got home. Anyways, he managed to load that thing up and bring it up and set it up way up in the mountains at a little lake that we like to visit a lot. So I've been out and about from the time I've been really young, out camping. And my husband went out camping a lot when he was a young child too. We brought all 3 of our kids out camping from the time they were babies, and we've also been out camping a lot with our 3 grandkids who are now grown. So we spent a lot of time in the outdoors. When my husband recently retired in December, we decided that we wanted to be able to go traveling around pretty much just in our state, but maybe visit some neighboring states to see some of the national parks. And I had it in my mind that we would get a motorhome, just a small motorhome, probably even a conversion van. And so we began looking online to see what was available. But for what we could get for the money that we wanted to spend, we decided that it would be better, our money would be better spent if we got a cargo van and then fixed it up how we wanted it, and we could travel in that. We could get something with, low miles or even new. So this is what we ended up with. We ended up with, this is Hal, and we really like Hal. He's been doing really well for us so far. And we found him on Craigslist, and we traveled we live in Washington State, and we traveled all the way to Tennessee and picked him up. So we had a long drive home with Hal, and it turned out to be a really good purchase for us. We can use it to travel in, and we've also used it to haul a lot of things. Recently, whenever we need to haul something, we use the van, and we also use it as our main vehicle just to get out and about. And we're not really fancy people. We just need the basics when we go out. So that's pretty much what we've done so far, is just keep it pretty basic. And we figure as time goes on, we'll just see what we need, and we can keep adding and changing things as time goes on, once we see really what we need. And so we've kept it pretty basic and gone on just a handful of trips. We took the long trip from Tennessee up to Washington State, and that was in November. In fact, we were traveling during the Thanksgiving holiday weekend, so we spent Thanksgiving out on the road. We stopped at, I think it was a Denny's, and had a really nice Thanksgiving dinner there. They had a traditional, they served a traditional Thanksgiving dinner, and it was really good. Also on Thanksgiving, my husband's birthday fell on Thanksgiving this year. So we stopped and had our Thanksgiving dinner and celebrated my husband's birthday all in one. And it took a few days to get home. We did really well with the trip. We've been to the ocean twice. We went to Ocean Shores for a weekend and went to the Festival of Colors there, the Kite Festival. And we had perfect weather, and I'd never been to a kite festival before, and we just fell in love with the kite celebrations at the ocean. And so that was in June that we went to Ocean Shores, and then in July we traveled to Westport and on the coast of Washington, and we went to the kite festival there and had a really nice time. And so we've been on a couple shorter trips, and just had fun and enjoyed the van, and it's just working out perfect for us, and it's just what we needed and what we wanted. And I can tell you more about the adventure of actually purchasing our van, and the good deal that we think we got on it, and I will tell you more about that in another video. But for now, I will see what I can do with this video, see how well it turned out, and I guess I'm going to have to try to figure out how you even get a video onto YouTube. I have no idea. So if I can take it to that next step, I guess I'll be lucky, and maybe I'll be back. And remember, each and every day, do something for yourself. Some days it's hard, some days are challenging. It can be something, even just a tiny little thing that you do for yourself each and every day. Thank you. Bye-bye.